We got a girl. She's moving in with her boyfriend, and yeah, let's see what happens about that.
Why would you buy a house with someone you've been dating for 1 year? You sound insecure.
I feel like when you're committed to a house.
Oh yeah, let's get straight to it. Welcome back to another video. Thank you everybody for tuning in and joining me today. I'm grateful and thankful that you decided to click on this video. Thanks for tuning in. We are, as you can see by the description, reacting to someone who's very funny. He has great reactions to people who don't do the best things with their money. They have bad behaviors and he reacts to them, and that's kind of what I do too on this channel. So we are going to react to some of the things he's seen and his reactions to it, and I'm reacting to that, and then someone else can react to this. All right, we're going to just dive right in. We got a girl. She's moving in with her boyfriend, and yeah, let's see what happens about that.
Why would you buy a house with someone you've been dating for 1 year?
Because if you're renting, then it's like you're renting for a year. After the year, it's kind of just giving you a door to leave.
You sound insecure.
I feel like when you're committed to a house, it makes it harder to break up.
Or you just don't want him to escape when he realizes who you are to live with. She wants to get him into a mortgage because he can't easily walk away from a relationship if anything is wrong. Because she said if the lease ends, it is an easy out.
Yes.
You are trying to trap this man. You're probably a psychopath.
I can be psycho.
I can be psycho. Wow. Wow. He called it. He said it straight up in front of all of his viewers. He's got a lot of subscribers on YouTube. I think it's 1 or 2 million. Yeah, it's kind of messed up to say you sound insecure, but he's keeping it a buck, and I hope that she can receive it because this definitely does sound that way. It does seem like there's some insecurity in this relationship, which is leading to her feeling the need to have to do more than she needs to do besides loving one another. No, I don't know if he loves me. I gotta see. I don't even want to find out if he does, so let me just trap him. And then we get stuck in a mortgage, and it's actually going to be even worse because she's going to lose money. He's going to lose money. They're going to hate each other, and it's not going to be a good situation. So, yeah, Caleb got it right on the nail. Sounding like some insecurity going on. I hope she can figure that out. Wish her the best of luck.
Why'd you quit your Starbucks job?
So I resigned. I just straight up resigned. I wrote my letter of resignation and I gave it.
What in the brain?
They're messed up for that. Did you guys, why do they put the letter R on the screen, bro? That's so messed up. It's funny though.
Why'd you quit your Starbucks job?
So I resigned. I just straight up resigned. I wrote my letter of resignation and I gave it.
What in the brain? R? You just twist your tongue up. It's up here. Twist your tongue up to the top of your mouth.
I can't hear it.
Why does your tongue going like this convert into wah?
Because
wah.
The R and W sound the exact same in my head. In my head, I cannot tell the difference.
Yeah, but just put your tongue up, even if you can't hear it. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
She said, that's messed up. Oh my gosh. This is not money reaction. This is nothing to do with money. The W sound.
Got an R!
Yeah, but
guys, I've solved speech impediment. She literally did
and I can
an R.
say it with certain words, but not
you
all
missed
of
it
them.
again.
She did it. She said words. There's an R in there, words. It was in there. Good for her. It sounds like she made some progress on the show. Besides from money, she's making progress speech-wise.
If you work part-time, you owe $33,000 on a $25,000 car. Shut the f up. It's a Nissan. It's not even good. Nissans are
How am I supposed to get to work?
In a different car. You cannot owe $33,000 on a part-time job.
We're still making the payments though, so we obviously can still afford it.
I'm so confused. You can afford it, but you can't afford getting a house. You want to get a house. You can afford it, but you can't afford paying off all the other debt.
Well, no one's gonna pay me what I owe on it, so now I'm
No, you
underwater.
sell it for $25,000 and you borrow $7,000. Have we not listened to me? You get a $10,000 car with a $10,000 loan. Now you owe $17,000 instead of $33,000. What is so hard about this, guys?
Well, I just told you I looked at a used car.
How long did we look? How many dealerships did we go to?
We went to at least 5 dealerships.
At least. but also went through car gurus and everything else.
5 dealerships. Last time I looked for a car that wasn't my current car, I went to 5 dealerships in a day.
Yeah, her car blew up.
It blew up.
It blew up. That's why she couldn't go to more. That's why she only went to 5, Caleb. Don't you get it? What I'm hearing here, guys, is laziness. It seems to me that when we don't feel like just doing the due diligence to get into a better financial situation, we just stick to and succumb to the norm, which is just find a car, whatever, get into it. Here, sign here on the dotted line. I don't know, 20% APR. I don't even know what that means. I just need a car. I need to get back to work. I want to get back to having fun in life and having a car. And when you don't do the due diligence, it comes off like, it sounds like this. Like, I can tell that even Caleb just breaking it down, 33,000 minus 10,000. You see, you get a $10,000 car. He's just thinking it through. He's kind of displaying how you just think it through and not just do the norm where everybody just goes into a dealership. They tell you, they give you a bottle of water and a nice cushy seat to sit on. And you think they're your friend. They're not your friend. I'm telling you now. They're not your enemy neither, but they are not looking out for your pockets. They're looking out for theirs, as everyone should. Look out for your own pockets. But if you want to get into a good deal for things, especially a car, you're going to need to do some research, get some information. Really, it's as simple as that, but most of us do not do that. And then we get into situations where now we're underwater on a depreciating asset. So that's what we've seen here.
What do you do for a living?
So I actually work about 4 or 5 jobs. My main job is I work as a nail tech, but then I also work a part-time job at a burrito restaurant. I also DoorDash. I also pet sit.
Shout out to this girl, man. Working hard, getting to the bag, doing what she got to do. She ain't relying on nobody to come and save her. She gonna save herself. Shout out to her, man.
And then I donate plasma on the side.
Okay, so when you're a nail tech, how many hours?
Okay, she included every single thing she ever did in life. She's like, and when I was 4, I did yard sales. Like, all right, that's not a job today. She said, she donated plasma today. Okay, I don't know if that's a job. Low key, they be making some money. I think like your first time donating plasma, they give you like $1,000 or something. I don't know. Look into it. Y'all, it might help you out.
Hours in this previous month did you work that brought in $500?
Total, maybe 80.
The f is wrong with you? Okay, so previous month.
Okay, I need to hear this back, guys. She has all these jobs, but I just heard her say she worked 80 hours and what? Made what?
Oh, DoorDash. I also pet sit, and then I donate plasma on the side.
Okay, so when you're a nail tech, how many hours in this previous month did you work that brought in $500?
Total, maybe 80.
The f is wrong with you? Okay, so you made $6.25 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Time to put the nails in the bag, girl.
You're not the
We're
first person
going
to tell
and
me that.
working a real job next. Okay? We're going and working a real job.
Okay.
So let's talk about a real job. Burrito.
You know, I appreciate that she was humbled to hear what he had to say, despite him being a little harsh. But shout out to all my people who want to be business owners, doing things on their own, working a lot of hours, trying to get it on their own without doing a full-time job. I appreciate your entrepreneurship. However, if it's not working, you might need to do something on the side. It sounds like she's doing something that's more so like she's doing the burrito, the job where she's at the burrito store or whatever, burrito shop. And that's bringing in money, but you might have to do something on the side until that can really sustain you or give you enough margin of time to where you can put more of your time into that business that you want to do. But it just takes time. It really does. But I appreciate and respect the entrepreneurial spirit. Shout out to this girl. She's a grinder.
You went and got a $4,000 necklace while you were unemployed, which is, by the way, a month where you asked your parents if you could not pay rent. What the f is wrong with you? You're wearing it? Oh my. What are you
Oh, I love the smile to it too. He said, I did do that.
This is...
He likes the flash.
He wanted a cross, but I said, get this one instead of the cross.
Looks like a middle schooler.
He told me he felt spendy.
He felt spendy.
That's the way he told me.
I feel spendy. You can't feel spendy, brother, without a job. How do you feel spendy without money? He felt bondagey because when you get into debt, now you're required to go to work and pay that back. We're required to go to work in general. Now you put on top of that when you wake up in the morning. It's great to wake up in the morning and go to work to pay your bills that keep you alive, such as your rent, food, and the utilities in a home. These are the basic things, you know, gas in your car. These things keep you alive. If you want to get spendy and buy a chain with a lightning bolt on it, my brother, get a job first, at least. And then even if you have the job, don't get it still, because for one, that's a waste of money. $4,000. Oh my goodness. My dad is a jeweler. I grew up in the jewelry industry, understanding it somewhat. I don't know all about it, but I know that the labor on the work is like half the price of the actual jewelry, $4,000. So that means the materials, if you want to go resell it, it's actually probably worth $1,000, if that, because there's a markup on the jewelry. It's absolutely not worth it. This is coming from someone who got jewelry for cheaper because my dad made it. But I understand not everyone's going to have that resource, so you're just going to pay that price. But do it when you have the money. I'm not against having nice things. Just do it when it's not affecting everything. You have a girlfriend or wife, whoever that was. Come on, my brother. Get your priorities straight.
You have this souped up car that is costing a stupid amount of money and you just refuse to get rid of it. Why?
Because it's a dream car.
You live at home as a 30-year-old. I don't give a
Oh, it's a dream car. That's why. I don't know, what was the beginning? Something about the car being too expensive. Why don't you just get rid of it? You need the money, right? No, it's a dream car. That's why we don't do what we want, because it's our dreams. I get it now.
About your Mustang.
That's a pretty nice Mustang, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. You live at home with your parents at 30. You're a little boy.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna sell this car.
What's the car worth?
About 23, 24.
Yo, he's talking crazy. This guy does not seem like a guy that will back down from a fight, and he's talking nasty. He's got it in him, I guess, to speak that way.
Sell it. Get a $10,000 car, take care of your debt.
That wouldn't even put a dent in my debt.
It accelerates. A fifth is a dent, you dumb Hot Wheels over having any sort of independence.
With all the parts that I put into a car, you know, I would thought that maybe it's valued a lot higher than 23, 24.
Okay, well, it's probably not, because no one gives a
Yeah. No, I completely agree, but it's like, why sell it, you know?
Why sell it? No, if you love cars, I want you to have nice cars. I want you to get the car of your dreams. Just do it when you can afford it. And, you know, everybody has different preferences and how they want to do their life. And if you want to have a car and be in major debt and work a job that you don't like, by all means, go have at it. Go have a blast. Actually, you know, there's a lot of people that do that. And if you're an investor in Ford, which is the brand of this car, then you want people like this to stay on this earth and continue these habits, because it will boost our stock. And by the time I'm 60, my Ford stock will be higher because of this guy. So this is genuinely me wanting to see people do well, because if they don't do well and they continue this behavior, they're actually helping me. So we see this. He can't afford the car, but he really wants it. He's in his 30s. It really just has to do with priorities. What do you want in life? Do you want freedom or do you want toys? You can have both. You just got to do them in the right priority list. But yeah, that's a cool car. I ain't gonna cap. That's nice. I just wouldn't do it now, you know? Wait and prepare for it.
Hey, how about you work like a fucking man?
I work there Mondays and Tuesdays. They don't let you work Saturdays, Sundays. So I'm doing
CVS won't let you work on the weekend?
No.
Cool, go to McDonald's.
Why would I want to go work at McDonald's? Sure, $15 an hour.
Money?
I don't want to work
Money.
7 days a week.
I don't give a f what you want. You have a wife who can't work, and it is not her fault. Why are you not working on Saturdays and Sundays?
Because I'm lazy. That's my time to recuperate from the week.
Great.
Could I have done
You married
better?
a lazy man.
Could I
who's
have
not
done-
willing to keep the roof over?
Could I have done
How does
better?
that feel?
She has a roof
How
over
does
her head,
that feel?
For now. Keep going $1,000 in the negative every single month. We'll see how long that lasts. You married a lazy man. How does that feel?
I don't think he's lazy.
Really?
I think he's okay.
He's not willing to work Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I think he should take a break as well.
You don't want the bills paid.
He does pay the bills.
You're going further in debt. That's not paying the bills. That is actually additional bills now.
I do not think he's lazy.
He just said, because I'm lazy. That was his own words. He literally just said he was lazy.
Yeah, but I don't think he's lazy.
Oh my gosh.
What Caleb does, he is very harsh and mean. I'll keep that. That's just kind of a fact. But he is really just saying the truth, mixed in with some insults. I'll say that. Mixed in with insults. And he's saying the truth. And if you can actually hear what he's saying, what he means to say, you can take it and it can help you. What he's telling them is this person's lazy. He's speaking to the fact that you're struggling to meet your bills, but you think you can chill on Saturday and Sunday. You don't have the luxury to do that if you are struggling the way that you are. At least if you have priorities to not be struggling. I would assume most people don't want to struggle. So that guy's behavior is showing he's okay with struggling, and his wife doesn't want to come against him. So then she just agrees it's fine. So it's unfortunate when you can't hear the truth. You just stay in the same place. But sometimes it's hard to hear it when they're delivering it in that way. I'll keep it a buck with that. But if you're mature enough and you can decipher it, then that's good for you.
$45,000 of debt with nothing going in life at 22. What the f are you even thinking?
Nothing going in life. I would have to hear the context as to why he said that. That was a crazy comment.
I'm just a girl. Money comes back every 2 weeks,
Let me subscribe while I'm at it.
as long as I'm employed.
Yeah, and if you're fired, it comes back never.
Well, I just gotta make sure I don't get fired.
You're sending your black coworker watermelon pictures the day before Juneteenth.
If I get
Things like
fired,
that.
I
That's gnarly work.
can just get unemployment.
Someone get the AR-15. Don't make me. Don't fucking just ruin me. $45,000.
That I know people that are like this. They only see the good while they're doing the wrong things. They're like, well, technically, I'm gonna get more money back. Yeah, it's okay if I do this. Yes, you still will get another paycheck. That is if you keep your job. If you look at statistics, unemployment is always going up and down. You'll see a lot of people losing their job. Depending on your industry, you don't know what's going to happen. It's very dangerous to just expect that things are going to be fine. I'm not saying live in terror that things are going to go wrong, but it's great to be prepared and to have a nest egg and to look to the future about what could go wrong, because things do go wrong. Bad things do happen to good people. It rains on the just and the unjust. So you need to be prepared and prepare for what could happen. You don't know. I've heard and seen people like this where they just kind of they think good things are just going to continue to happen. And I'm more the pessimistic, like, it's not looking good. Bad things are happening. Like, I look to the negative, honestly, as a person who even has anxiety. I prepare and I expect the negative things to happen. So I would say try not to be like this person where you kind of just, I don't know if it's a personality type. People just kind of like don't give it mind, don't pay mind to the things that are important. I don't know. But I know it could be learned. You can improve on it. And I think as people who are becoming parents, this is something you can instill in your children. If this is not something I've noticed that there's a lot of people that don't have certain traits and characteristics of people that are successful. And that's not like, oh, you never can have those character traits and you're never going to be successful. They can be instilled into a person while they're old, or best way to instill it into your children when they're children. So this is today's video. Thanks for watching today's video. I enjoyed my time with you guys and reacting to these hilarious clips with Caleb Hammer bringing down the hammer. That man does not hold it back. He is a little rude. Not a lot, little. He's a lot rude. But he's pretty funny and it's great for content. And I'm not justifying it. I am. I don't know why. But let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Like this video. Subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. But actually, let me know what you guys want to watch in the future. More videos like this. Or let me know. I love to talk about finance. I love to talk about finance for the most part. I was going to say more things. Mainly finance. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.